Hi guys, welcome back to Monday, Labor Day. We went camping, so there was no video over the weekend. And when we left off last time, I was telling you we weren't going to decorate, or we weren't going to add the rest of the house until we got this piece done. So we're going to start on that today. I don't know how far we'll get because this is the stairs, and the stairs has to be the first thing in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I've tried, believe me. So I'm going to try to link this picture of this staircase in the video. Hopefully I can. If not, let me see if I can get that up there so that you can take a screenshot of it. So maybe you could take a screenshot and print it, because that's exactly what we're going to do. And then down here on the bottom, that's the frame we have to build. And those are literally just, I mean, it looks complicated, and after looking at it for a little bit, I realized these little pieces here and across there is just an image of another sheet of paper. So we're going to need a frame, and I think we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 frames. And each one will just be a little shorter than the other. So first thing we're going to do is you're going to get a screenshot of this. And then you're going to, it's going to have to fit this area. So like I said, if I can't link this in the description box, I feel horrible about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out each and every little piece, and I'm going to glue it to one of these. And each of these are about 1/8 of an inch thick. So your cardstock, not your, the cereal box or the back. And I'm going to panel mine because it's an old farmhouse. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to panel my walls and paint them the dark brown and then go back in with the lighter brown or something like that. So what we're going to do, first of all, like I said, is cut this out and see if it will fit. Measured those, and they go in perfectly. So those are fine. And I will tell you the measurements of this postcard. Look, I have a magnet on my I have a magnet on my watch, and it always grabs my scissors. Let's see if we can get it in slow motion. As soon as I get it close enough, and then I can let go. Anyhow, it's both humorous and frustrating. So what I think I'm going to do is, because these are pretty easily cut, I'm just sacrificing one here, is I'm going to cut my pieces out, glue them onto these, cut them out again, and that's why I made 2 copies. So you may or may not want to make 2 copies of this paperwork. And I think what I'll do is I will take a picture of it. I take a picture of it and upload it to the video when I upload the video. So this is our stairwell. And it should go on this side. Because remember, the door is over here. Where is our door and wall piece? Let me get it for you. Our door is here. So the only piece you're going to see is this stairwell. It goes like this. Like so. Actually, I think it goes this way. Up against that wall. Actually, I think it does. Well, that's how we're going to do it. See? It goes right up against there. Yes. So now we know. C is the first piece you'll see. And you can see it from up there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, guys. So, what I'm going to do is glue this piece to here. I got to get rid of those rounded corners, though, because that's definitely not going to work. And I also don't know. Yeah, it's going to work back there, but I really got to get rid of those rounded corners. Because this didn't really want to lay on there great. And it is a little too wide. Yeah, just like that. So, I got to go and cut those corners off on this side. I don't mind the back being rounded so much, but what I can do to make this right is cut it off right down the middle, like on both sides. You see what I'm getting at, guys? Yeah, these were coasters. If I can get this to go, that I found at the junk store. A local junk store, actually. Just like that. So I'll go back and I will cut this here and here. So it's called Sit Back with the Long Table Farmhouse Ale. And it's we've got a table that doesn't end, and it's perfect for kicking back with friends and enjoying a few rounds of our deliciously New Belgian Take On Communal Farmhouse Ale. Pull up a chair at newbelgium.com. So there you go, newbelgium.com. You got your plug for the day. Okay, guys, so we're going to go in with something like this. I don't trust myself with my scissors on this one to cut a straight line. At least not in the back. So I'm hoping everybody had a great Memorial Day. And if by chance this video doesn't come out till tomorrow, you'll know it was due to my slow computer. Oops. I pretty much shredded that, so let's hope that I got a nice straight line on it. If not, I have tons more. It was like a stack of 250 that I bought. Okay, there's that one. That doesn't look too bad. It's a little off there, but I think it's going to work. And then I like that it sits up there nice and tight. So now I gotta cut this end off. That was pretty close. I'm going to try it with the scissors just because it's easier and takes less time. Let's see what we get here. Oops, I got a little off the beaten path there. Okay. Now I may go in and shave off like a smidgen of that edge just because, like I said, it's very tight fitting in there, and I don't know that we want it that tight fitting. What I might do is this. So we need, when I say a smidgen, I mean a smidgen cut off of there. Hopefully this will work. Okay. Let's see. Oh, much better. It's still a nice tight fit, but definitely better than before. So we just got to figure out now our depth here. Alright. I'm going to pause the camera, and I'm going to go and I'm going to glue these pieces. I'm going to cut them out. And what I want to show you is you don't want to cut out this piece, because this is intended to be like 3D. Yeah, 3D. So these pieces are the sides. So these are the trim that will stand up. And when we come back off camera, I'll be ready to and I'll show you what I mean. So meanwhile, guys, we get to dissect. So these pieces that are trimmed in red will stand up this way. Okay, they'll be like this, and let me tear that off. Your triangle will sit on top. So we're basically building two frames. See, this one will be here, this one will be here, and these pieces are going to be like, I'm going to say a 1/2 inch tall, but we'll get there. All right, guys, in the next video you'll see. Okay, I got all my little pieces cut out. Now what I'm going to do is glue them down to these boards. But on this piece here, I think what I'm going to wind up doing is making about 4 of these this long and several of them this long, because this is about the right size. Alright, so anyhow, I'm going to glue these down, each and every single one. Glue them down. But I think I'm going to go ahead and make several of these. So you'll see, I'm going to guess, looking at the picture that I gobbled up and got rid of, we're going to see 1, 2, 3, at least 3 this long, and then 3 the length of this way. 1, 2, 3, because there's 3 sets of stairs. Alright, so be ready to cut 3 for the sides, this wide, the length of the stairs, I mean. So we're going to cut 3 this long, and we're going to cut, I'm going to say, at least minimum of 4 that long. So what I'm going to do is just go in and cut it, or line it out and cut them. That done. Bye. Got them ready. You can see I got each piece glued, and I just went through and on this one I was able to get 3, On this one, I was down to my last two, so I saved as much space as I could. And then I got the 4 long ones cut and the 4 short ones cut. And we may or may not still need to cut out parts as we go. So off camera, I'm going to go ahead and go and get these going, and then I'm going to upload this video, guys. I tell you now, it may take an hour, I'm not sure, or 2 to even upload it. So when we come back on the second video, we'll actually be putting these together. Okay guys, stay tuned.